Hey AutoDriveX family, welcome back. Mercedes just did something that even Tesla couldn't pull off. A car that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie, with a glowing star grille, a mind-blowing 492-mile range, and an AI assistant powered by ChatGPT and Google. Yes, it actually talks to you. But here's the real question, is this the future of EVs? Or just another overhyped tech experiment? In this video, we're breaking down everything: the design, performance, charging speed, AI capabilities, and how it stacks up against Tesla. Buckle up, because things are about to get wild. Alright, let's talk about the first thing you notice: the design. And trust me, this is not just another Mercedes. This thing looks straight out of Cyberpunk 2077. At the front, we have this absolutely insane glowing star grille, made up of 142 individual mini LEDs that create this alien disco vibe. And yes, it changes color based on drive mode, so you can go from classy to full-on Tron mode with a tap. Then there's the headlights. Mercedes calls them star-shape HD LEDs, and they're as sharp as a laser beam. But my favorite part? The way the lights animate when you unlock the carrots, like the CLA, is waking up from hypersleep. Moving to the side profile, you immediately notice the sleek, coupe-like roofline. It's giving supercar energy, but in an electric sedan. And these 21-inch aerodynamic wheels, not just for looks, they actually improve efficiency. Now, the rear end is where Mercedes went full sci-fi. You get one seamless light bar, and when you brake, the lights flow like a ripple. Effectively looks like something from a concept car. So, first impressions? This car isn't just futuristic, it's Mercedes flexing on the entire EV market. But is it all just style over substance? Let's talk about what really matters: range, performance, and how fast this thing charges. Alright, let's talk about the biggest flex of this car, the insane 492-mile range. This is officially the longest range EV Mercedes has ever made, and it's a serious game changer. For context, a Tesla Model 3 long range maxes out at around 370 miles. That's over 120 miles less than this Mercedes. Even the Lucid Air Pure, known for efficiency, only reaches 410 miles. So, how did Mercedes pull this off? Two major reasons. Mercedes is using an all-new 800V battery system, meaning it packs more energy while staying lighter. Plus, the cells are designed for ultra-low energy loss, so every charge goes the extra mile literally. This car is literally engineered for efficiency. The super sleek body, the flush door handles, the active aero wheel sole of it reduces drag, meaning less resistance and more range. Now, let's answer the real question: does this range hold up in real-world driving? While Mercedes claims 492 miles, real-world tests show around 460 to 470 miles, which is still way ahead of most EVs today. While Mercedes claims 492 miles, real-world tests show around 460 to 470 miles, which is still way ahead of most EVs today. But what happens when you run low on battery? Well, this is where things get crazy, because the CLA 2026 charges faster than a coffee break. This is where the Mercedes CLA 2026 completely changes the game: 10-minute charging. Sounds unreal, right? But Mercedes isn't joking. This car can add 202 miles of range in just 10 minutes. For context, a Tesla supercharger takes about 15 to 20 minutes to add 200 miles, while the CLA does it in half the time. So, how is this even possible? It comes down to two key technologies. Most EVs use a 400V system, but Mercedes went next level with 800V architecture, meaning double the power, half the weight. Charging generates heat, and heat slows down charging. But Mercedes uses a liquid-cooled battery system that keeps the cells at optimal temperature, allowing for consistent, ultra-fast charging. Translation? No more waiting forever at charging stations. Plug in, grab a coffee, and boom, you're ready for another 200+ miles of driving. But here's the real question: does this mean battery degradation over time? Well, Mercedes claims their system is built for longevity, but only time will tell. Alright, let's talk about one of the wildest features in the CLA 2026, the AI Star Assistant. This isn't just another voice command system. This thing is powered by ChatGPT and Google AI, meaning it's smarter, faster, and way more conversational than anything we've seen before. But here's where it gets crazy. You can have full-blown conversations with it. Ask it about your schedule, stock prices, or even a random fact. It actually understands context and remembers past interactions. And check this out. This AI isn't just for basic commands. You can literally say, "Hey Mercedes, set the mood," and boom, the interior lighting, music, and even climate adjust automatically to match your vibe. Sounds futuristic, right? But here's the real question: is it actually useful, or just another tech gimmick? Pros: conversational and context-aware, integrates with Google services, controls climate, music, and navigation. Cons: requires internet for full features, might have privacy concerns. So, is the AI Star Assistant a game changer? Honestly, it depends. If you love smart tech and automation, this will blow your mind. But if you're old school and just want a simple drive, it might feel like overkill. Alright, all the tech is cool, but let's get to the real question. How does this thing actually drive? Is it a true Mercedes experience, or just another soulless EV? Power and acceleration. Under the hood, or should I say, under the floor, we've got a dual-motor AWD setup, pushing out around 400 horsepower. That means 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds, not quite supercar level, but definitely quick enough to throw you back in your seat. And trust me, the instant torque from the electric motors makes every launch feel like a roller coaster ride. Handling and steering feel. But speed isn't everything. What about handling? Well, Mercedes has tuned the suspension to be ultra-responsive. It's got rear-wheel steering, meaning it's super nimble in tight corners, but also planted at high speeds. Whether you're carving through city streets or opening it up on the highway, it feels stable, smooth, and dare I say fun. Sound and driving modes. Now, here's something cool. Since EVs are naturally silent, Mercedes added an artificial engine sound that changes based on your driving mode. Switch to Sport Plus, and suddenly, you get this deep, futuristic growl. It's definitely different. But does it replace the raw feeling of a real AMG exhaust? That's up for debate. So, is the CLA 2026 a driver's car? Well, it's not an AMG, but it's fast, smooth, and packed with tech to keep things exciting. Whether that's enough to win over petrolhead swell, that's another story. Step inside the Mercedes CLA 2026, and you're basically stepping into a sci-fi movie. This isn't just a car, it's a tech lounge on wheels. Futuristic ambient lighting. First thing you'll notice? The insane ambient lighting 142 LEDs create this dynamic, pulsating glow that changes based on your mood, driving mode, or even the music you're playing. It's like having your own nightclub on wheels minus the overpriced drinks. MBUX Superscreen, the brain of the car. Then there's the MBUX Superscreen, a 48-inch curved display that stretches across the dashboard. It's got AI-powered navigation, gaming features, and even TikTok integration, because apparently we can't live without it. But here's where it gets controversial. Is all this tech a luxury experience, or just distracting? Touch controls and haptic feedback. Almost everything is controlled through touchscreen. Even the AC vents adjust digitally. Mercedes says it makes the interior sleeker, but some people miss the physical buttons. Honestly, it looks stunning, but if you're someone who hates navigating menus just to adjust the volume, this might be a love it or hate it situation. So, is the CLA 2026's interior a high-tech masterpiece or overcomplicated mess? That depends on how much you love screens over switches. So, after breaking down everything, the insane range, ultra-fast charging, AI-powered assistant, and that spaceship-like interior, the 2026 Mercedes CLA truly the future of cars? What it gets right. There's no doubt this is one of the most advanced EVs on the market. It's got class-leading range, game-changing AI tech, and a stunning design that turns heads everywhere. What might be a deal-breaker? But at the same time, the heavy reliance on screens and digital controls might not be for everyone. And let's be real, some people still prefer the roar of a V8 over a silent electric drive. At the end of the day, the CLA 2026 proves that Mercedes isn't just making EVs, they're redefining luxury and technology in cars. Whether that's exciting or intimidating, well, that's up to you. So, what do you think? Is the Mercedes CLA 2026 the ultimate EV game changer, or just another tech experiment? Drop a comment below and let's start the debate. Smash that like button if you love futuristic cars. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we've got even more insane car reviews coming your way. And Hive, you could drive the CLA 2026 for a day. What's the first thing you'd do? Let me know below.